My reaction time was much better than his because I pulled him the first round. He caught me on the other end with it, but he was in a different bracket. It's Dale Erickson, and he's 70 Goose. And George Pelican next to him in pure gold with a camera motor. The dial in. Dale's going to lead first. Oh, he got it. He got it. He won it. He won the race. He won it. As long as he doesn't break out.
Break out.
All right, Dale. Great going, Dale. You won. Pantera Owners Club of America. We're looking down Fremont Street where all the cars will line up tomorrow.
There might be one hanging on the wall.
There is Mr. Pantera there, Gary Hall. He's done as much for Pantera car as Alessandro DeTomaso has. Our hats are off to you, Gary.
Dad, I'll give you mine.
For this ride. Flew in last night from the East Coast just to come over and have a great time, safe time, and great fellowship with other Pantera owners.
This is Las Vegas, the mecca of sun and surrealism. During the first week of May 1991, a gathering of exotic Pantera automobiles excited the crowds at this magnificent desert paradise. For the past 10 years, delighted Pantera enthusiasts from worldwide locations have traveled to Vegas to pay tribute to this classic automobile. This celebration is the 20th anniversary of the DeTomaso Pantera. Santiago DeTomaso ventured from his villa in Modena, Italy, to vacation with his father's four-wheeled offsprings, sign autographs, and pose for pictures. Santiago's celebrity status is a far cry from his father's beginnings as a frustrated automaker. Alessandro DeTomaso was born in Argentina in 1928. The family business was cattle and politics, but neither held Alessandro's interest. So he migrated to the U.S., where he met and married Elizabeth Haskell, the daughter of a prominent Detroit automobile family. In the 50s, they moved to Europe to race Italian Oscars. Eventually, the DeTomasos ended up in Modena, Italy, where the Maserati and Oscar were manufactured. After several years of prototyping, the Pantera was developed. Whether you know a little or a lot about this high-performance automobile, it doesn't take much to realize that none of them are truly alike. Some of the Pantera's ancestors and DeTomaso's more exotic creations were on display in the ballroom of Union Plaza Hotel.
Steve, what kind of car is this?
Well, it's a DeTomaso Mangusta Spider. We took this car totally apart.
This car here was in fairly good shape. Not as good as what we thought, but as soon as we stripped it down, we found everything that was wrong with it. And then we had to redo everything from the ground up.
Restoring a car is not something you can do in 6 months. If you want a car in 6 months, go down and buy a new car. If you want something restored and you're really restoring it, spend the time, spend the effort, spend the research to make sure you're doing it correctly. Don't just rush into it and say, I have to have my car. I have to go to this show or that show. It's nice to go to a car show, but if that's what you're doing the car for, don't do it.
And one last question. If this car were to go in the market, what would it be worth?
You can't put a price on a car like this until the gavel at an auction comes down, or until someone steps up and starts opening up their wallet and says, this is what I will pay for the car.
Okay, but come on now, ballpark.
Is that calling avoiding the question?
Ballpark. What would you say?
Okay,
Off the cuff,
I
what
would,
would you say?
we've been offered over $300,000 for the car not restored.
And that was a number that was offered 3.5 years ago.
Joe. Checking out the competition.
This is Tony File from Competition Engines in Raritan, New Jersey. He builds a lot of major serious race car engines for...
GT40 has a 302 in it, I think. Is that the deal with that?
No, it's 408 inches. It's a Windsor block. And it was a 351 Windsor and a stroked. He's running about, I think it's 408 inches.
Yeah, but it looks like a 302 configuration.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that is a small block configuration. It has a Renault transaxle in it. And it was built by Val up in Frenchtown. Frenchtown, New Jersey. It's one of 18 built.
I mean, you built the whole car?
Yeah.
Is it? I mean,
Yeah.
You built it from the kit.
Yes. Well, no, he made the kit. He made that kit.
We know that. Oh, okay. Come on. And I know my feet there.
There's Loretta and Toretta.
Okay.
Frick and frack.
Hokey shirt. These are real pretty shirts.
I'm not saying anything on camera. Read my mind, Joe.
Read my lips.
3778. Brown?
Brown. Is this Kenny Brown?
Kenny Brown?
3778. Raymond.
Hey, Mr. T.
Pantera East T-shirt.
And as I say again, we really appreciate all the effort put on by everyone. Joe Moore this year has done a great job in helping
Yes,
put
Joe! Yeah!
Pantera Association. An appreciation and recognition of your efforts to enhance the reputation of the DeTomaso mark throughout the eastern United States, 1993.
Yeah! All right!
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Some of the,
Hi, Mark.
What do you say, Joe?
Thanks for coming out and making this event.
Joe, I drove all the way out here from California for a ride.
This is Lance Pantera Specialist here. We go another lap. We're gonna be alive. I want to take this home in one piece, operational. And I'm speechless. Isn't that odd? That's for me, that's a lot. Well, we just finished Pocono, 93 FLMP, and we're now engaging at the New Hope Car Show on August the 15th, 14th and 15th. Pantera division is on the 15th, and this is the annual barbecue at Circle A Ranch before everybody messes it up. Actually, we should have about 100 people here tomorrow. There we go.